Strike 1-2 Canzone. Nothing and 2. Machado has to come right to him. Canzone out number 1.
Win or lose, it's really about how you feed the game, right? Together, we bring more. Beef, it's what's for dinner.
Leadoff man sat down. In fact, Cease has retired the leadoff batter every inning so far. Mariners just 2 hits. Here's Crawford. Pops a bunt back.
He starts him off with a fastball, but we've talked a lot about how he doesn't throw his fastball, very often. He is throwing it a lot more tonight than he has on in regards to his season average. And usually it's, two really opposite. Castillo leans on his fastball, throws it nearly 70% of the time. And, Cease does not throw that fastball very often.
One of the great strikeout pitchers in baseball. Two and 1. Now Bogart's about as far to his left as he is allowed to be. And Machado playing shortstop. Two and 2.
Here's that slider, and you don't see, a whole lot of ugly swings like that from J.P. Crawford. He's got such good bat-to-ball skills, but that slider of Cease's is really hard to pick up. It doesn't spin.
Well, there it is again. Just nicked it to stay alive. How about that? That vacated left side with Machado over in the shortstop spot.
I'm always surprised, especially this year when you look at, how often J.P. Crawford has gone the opposite way. They try to jam him inside. He just fights it off, takes it into left.
Ball 1-2 Cole Young. As we think about Machado playing that far over and no more shifts anymore. Since the ban of the shift, it's not like we have seen this dramatic increase of batting average in baseball. 2 balls and a strike. And the league has hit right around the mid 240s in the years without the shift. And it was right around the mid 240s in the years leading up to the banning of the shift. You can get a good look at where Bogarts is right there, just on the third base side of second. 3-1 now to Cole Young. So it's not like the league batting average has started to soar with shifts taken away, but I do think most people would agree it is a better aesthetic than what we had before.
When you have the rover in right center field, they're just basically taking balls out of the gap. I would agree with you.
I'm sure there are some lefty hitters that if you look deep enough, they certainly have benefited from it.
Kyle Seager is like, wait a minute. Forget it. I'm not going to retire. I'm coming back.
Cole Young draws a walk. We've seen a lot more of that recently from the rookie. 1 out and 2 on. So some traffic for the Mariners as the lineup card turns over.
And I think this is, a really important part of his progression as a hitter at the big league level. And we've talked about how at every single level, how he's improved. But just knowing your role there at the bottom of the order too, find a way to get on and pass the baton to the top of the order, Randy and Cal.
First pitch to Randy. Deep, high fly ball. Man, is this a tank? Way up to the second deck. Randy Arozarena, number 25.
Randy has had a hit in all 4 games of this series, make it in all 5. His hard hit rate has just skyrocketed this year. Last year, he's at 45%. This year, over 50%, one of the largest jumps in all of baseball.
Oh, 1 to Cal. All of a sudden, activity inside the Padres bullpen. Jason Adam beginning to warm up. Adrian Morahone as well. Just over 80 pitches for Cease. Three and 1. Mariners right back in this ball game. Full count. Three-two. And it's high for ball 4. Second walk this inning. The tying run comes to the plate in Julio. And Schiltz going to his bullpen. We've got a pitching change. Jason Adams coming on to face Julio. Star this year, Jason Adams is up on the mound to pitch, facing the tying run in Julio.
When you look at the Padres bullpen, I mean, there's just a lot of really talented arms out there. Jason Adams, Robert Suarez, and Adrian Morahone. All 3 of them were all-stars. 3 guys in your bullpen, all-stars. Oh, yeah, and that was before they added Mason Miller.
Another really tough slider to contend with now from Adam, who was acquired last year at the deadline by these Padres, and an all-star this year for the first time.
And if it seems like 3 relievers in an all-star game, that seems rare. Yes, they were the first team to have that happen.
Count at first base, 1 out. Now the Mariners have some life now after Arozarena's 3-run home run. On the ground, right into right field. Cal Raleigh pushes into second base. Julio the base hit. And the go-ahead run coming to the plate in Josh Naylor.
The whole right side of the field is just wide open for Julio Rodriguez. This gets a little bit deep on him, but he just drives it the other way. They're going to give you a free hit. Why not? Take that approach. Let it get deep. Go the opposite field.
Go ahead run Naylor. Foul ball. Naylor 1 for 2 tonight. Cal Raleigh at second, Julio at first. Way outside. And how many chances tonight for the Mariners? They did leave the bases loaded in the 4th. They sent the minimum to the plate through 3 2/3. And now 3 runs on the board and a chance for more. He gets ahead. Three and 1. Swung already lost his helmet. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
I like the approach. I mean, if you've got the count in your favor, 3-1. You're looking to come out of your shoes or your helmet, as it were.
Naylor calls for time. Gino due up next. 1 out, 2 on. Mariners on the board for the first time tonight with Randy's 3-run homer. Count at second, Julio the runner at first base. Three, 2. This sails high out to left center field. And Laureano makes the catch. 2 outs. Here comes Eugenio Suárez. Now, big spot here, especially when you consider all the arms you just listed, Angie, that Schilt can go to from the 6th inning on. Chance here with the tying run aboard, the go-ahead run at the plate. Morahone continuing to loosen. Strike 1 on a good slider.
Exactly what you're saying. Basically, from here on out, it's just going to get more difficult all the way to Mason Miller.
And Miller and Suarez both well rested. Really all their leverage arms. 0-1. Makes it 0-2. He doubles up on that pitch. This time in the zone. Gino down the line. Well, distance was not a question, but that is a foul ball.
Sure, Jason Adam is thinking about maybe I just threw that slider one too many times. Gino got a good read of that out of his hand.
High fly, back there in left field and gone. Go ahead, 3-run bomb, and Eugenio. Oh, how awesome is that?
That was just eyebrows up, dumb look on your face as that ball left his bat. I mean, that was an absolute no-doubter. In addition to giving the Mariners the lead, that is his 317th home run. That ties longtime Padre Adrian Gonzalez. Something I want to point out, Aaron, you think about the 3-run home by Randy. It was the walk to Cole Young that made that a 3-run shot. And then you look at this one, it's the walk to Cal Raleigh that makes it a 3-run shot.
Machado. A pair of 3-run home runs for the Mariners in the 5th inning. The latest, Gino. His 4th career 100 ribby season could not have come at a better time.